Hi everyone, I'm going to share my Unit4 presentation. My research question is surface performance has become the currency of emotional label communication. How can visual exploration be used as a tool to find other possibilities by going against emotional surveillance? Surface acting involve faking and the required emotions. That is, when people engage in surface acting, they do not actually try to feel the emotions they wish to portray. They may put on fake smiles or other required emotional displays that do not reflect their true feeling. Emotion label is the process of managing feelings and expressions to fulfill the emotional requirements of a job. As Harkestrace said, smells, moods, feelings, and relationships have become the products, thus belonging more to an organization and less to the self. My intention is to ex- my intention is to explore the relationship between the Chinese Meituan food delivery workers and the gig economic platforms through smart action. Not only do I request the platform management model to domesticate and the existence of non-material emotion label, but the commercialization of emotion label has gradually increased the exploitation of Meituan drivers. The first prototype is posted that I inspired my went to the Meituan drivers site to find their propagandas have a smell character on that. Uh, and I found the problem is the Chinese Meituan drivers, they are faced by facial recognition, equipment inception, and voice monitoring in smart action. Like I know that the how the smart action works. Like the drivers, they have to have the requirements like helmets, uniform mask, and motorcycles. And during the takeaway process or finished order, they may make a phone calls or answer the phone. Uh, that means they have accepted voice monitoring, and they also have assistant detection OLED face. They have a face recognition with the Meituan delivery application. Like they have to wear the designed mask, helmet, and uniforms. If they have this, they will succeed in completing the detection. If they fail, their account will be blocking. And another aspect is they have to show the good attitudes to the customer, because the customer can rate system on may give a good review online. So they have a strict meal greeting, like say something, have a good meal. Uh, so I based on this I made the three posts and did a experiment with the correct and the text. I tried to use the small image of Meituan drivers to distort the image, and the text is to extract a series of greeting language they used in the small action. The contents mainly is about stimulate the visual recognition that the Meituan drivers need to accept in the small action, and use the dinner service greeting to the customer. The main purpose is to use the twist smell, this emotion label to contrast with the text and to give reader a sense of difference. And another prototype is try to make mask. According to the drivers needs to accept facial recognition and equipment testing, including mask. I was inspired and decided to make a face mask. In addition, it turns out the Hong Kong protests have also adopted mask as a way of invading facial recognition technology. And the masking facial recognition mask case gave me a good reference. He merely made mask by combining antivirus and unlocking the phone. Masking turns 2D photo to someone's face into a 3D image to be printed on a mask. So I decided to use the heat press to print face on the mask, but it failed because it can outstand with the high temperature. However, the texture of the picture after burning gave me an unexpected harvest. It felt a bit like human skin. After the material test, I finally chose to use the Pro carton to make it. Combined with a menu with a text instruction, its mainly purpose is to help those who need to smile and regulate emotion to meet their work requirements and to effectively resist emotion surveillance. The next prototype is emotion filter. I found that this experimental process illustrates the process of emotion being changed, in fact, but it is this practical process that generates a lot of data about our beauties. Uh, in an initial experiment, I just used the Spark AI to create a smiley face filter, but in fact it presents the smile requirements of emotion work. But afterwards, I think I still return to the point of body data. As Dorsey's theory, he considered the performance as a special event of effect. Based on this, I found effect shape characteristic of emotion-related body movement and then made emotional filter based on the index of emotion. However, it is only reflect the data uniterated. I think what I need to do next is trying to explore how to use body movements and the emotions to interact with the AI system to gain more understanding. As for my public, I think that could be those people who need to work on emotion level and they have to use the surface acting, involve speaking, and the required emotion. At the same time, I hope to help them better understand the changes in emotion and deepen their own cognition of the body. As my action plan in the future, firstly, I will fill in the knowledge about emotional and physical data and work on the CCP writing and try to more uh, interactive and iterative design of filter. Secondly, I will still keep software learning, trying to the combination of video and VR production. Finally, will be continuous testing and complete output. Thank you.